Guys, who checked it out? It was the return of Wyatt's vision. How cool was Monday Night Raw, and how good were the costumes on the Wyatt Sicks, eh? Was it 6? It's sick. We all thought it was 6. It could still lead to being 6 members, I believe. Or maybe it's kind of the memory of Bray Wyatt. He's like the 6th member, so to speak. But yeah, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I know there's a lot of people who will disagree and they don't like the whole, I don't know, paranormal or movie kind of feel to it, but for me, it got me back on board, because I'm not a die-hard WWE fan. I can't watch all the wrestling week in, week out. There's just too much of it. But when I saw this, absolutely brilliant. And it's good also to see old Eric Rowan back as well, so hopefully they do something with him, because he's a monster, isn't he? But yeah, my problem is, there's always a problem. There's always a problem, and that is, they destroyed the gorilla. They destroyed all the staff. Lead you to believe that. But then, did they unalive Chad Gable? Because it looked like an exit wound, didn't it, behind him? But yeah, my problem is, that's cool, you know, whatever. But it's a bit far for wrestling, isn't it? And if you're going to do that, then I want to see Chad Gable return as a zombie, guys. Come on, let's go back to the 90s. I need a zombie gimmick, because you just unalived him, and now we need to follow up on that. I can't do with next week on Monday Night Raw, he just shows up and like, oh, they beat me up a little. No, guys, that was brutal. So yeah, we've got to carry on with that. We need Zombie Gable now, and that's a whole new gimmick that we need from him when he returns after a little bit of a break, right? Now, the other thing I want to point out about this Wyatt Sicks, right? Alexa Bliss. Whenever she returns, surely they can get her back in it. You know, her and Nikki Cross, they've got history. They can work as a good team. You know, this faction, they could have all the titles if they wanted. Go extreme, you know, give them all the titles. Let's have Cody Rhodes destroyed by Rambling Rabbit, right? You know, who knows? Well, Bo Dallas, I hope they continue this, and I hope they stick to it. Just don't go back. I don't want it to be forgotten about. For me, if you watch SmackDown on Friday, they should be nervous, you know. Uncle Howdy, he could turn up and he could destroy them. You know, SmackDown could be in tatters. That's what we need. A bit of continuity. But yeah, I'm not sure. Just don't let the ball drop, WWE. That's all I ask. Also, got to point out, right, the Bo Dallas, the Uncle Howdy mask, it looks way better now. Before it was like the full face and it was covered and he looked like an old man wrestling, which would have been weird. But now you can kind of see Bo's face, and I think it's a lot more credible, shall we say, if he's in there beating up zombie Chad Gable. Guys, you know what? Who remembers when they did the puppets before? Let me stick a picture up on the screen somewhere, because these ones, they're a lot more sinister than they were. They were more comic, weren't they, back in the day? But this is just way better. I can't wait to see where this goes. Also, before we go, guys, play this.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I love it. We believe in Joe Hendry.